Found it. Okay. I was having trouble locating the scene. Oh damn. This is like I don't know if that was here before.
Yes?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Time to talk to woman.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
That would be rude. But I'm doing it anyway. Bro, this shit got an upstairs? Damn. Nope, fucking talk to lady.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
Mention a clean lady.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum. Hell, you know not of which you speak. Nah, I just trashed the place.
They
Disco
also say
Infernum.
that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette. It's like she's disappointed this wasn't about more entertaining matters.
What is this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
What's your name?
Lazier Amondou.
Where are you from?
Redefort, Republic of Oranje.
How old are
I'm
you?
28.
What do you do?
Something stupid. Oranese
That-
lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What's it about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
Rochelle literature?
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world.
The world is unimportant.
Strange. Usually the Revacholian hero does not save women. It's a frivolous pursuit. He saves all of mankind instead.
I caught flower good. Okay, cool.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. Okay. No, I'm not doing
It's
that.
not very cool, but what can you do?
It's a lady
I'm
passport.
afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thanks for the that's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Are you sure we got
Yeah.
here?
It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Here on the Celindian Isola. Revachol, I guess.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
This is by far not the only reason she's here, and she isn't really hiding it either.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wintering.
How long?
About 4 months. Here in
Uh-huh.
Whirling, heard this is
nice.
where the washed up disco has-beens go.
So true. In the right
She
place.
looks at you and nods.
I'm Winter.
How long?
About 4 months. Here in the world. Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. Alright.
As you were
It's a bit
raped.
early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Does that mean, were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she
Huh?
means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter
Oh,
would be
damn.
spicier. Pretty much.
Warming
Damn.
them.
What did happen?
We partied.
Kinda I do.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this. I don't think that's physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Forgot to. Okay. Must have been hard for you.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hang? That was
I
you?
made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
I was
I
supposed to
didn't
disguise-
exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With
Good
nail
how?
clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Damn.
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
Never
Did
mind.
Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Thanks.
Nifty.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
I go through all
I
the
don't
trouble.
know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, you'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
What do they hang him for?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
I thought
They're
it was no
frequent
you.
guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. Over
Neat.
drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Huh.
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
You were telling us.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Let's go.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. And they solve.
Superstar law officers? Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salem Rocky Bike, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Wait, what about the wait. What about the ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer.
That seems unhealthy.
This is the beginning of your legend.
No, I'm too damn beat.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an
You mean to
untarnished golden
check that
halo.
shit?
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
I didn't even mean to do that. I was trying to go down.
Looks like
Window
it,
was
yes.
replaced. Hold on, miss. I have something to ask of you.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do?
What?
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune.
You
Those who
cracked
bleach
so
their
fast.
roots and
What?
trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
What?
Believe it.
Which ones are
There's
affected?
no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
Cracked it, cracked. You cracked it so fast.
No fucking way, man. I
What
just
did-
want
what?
a drag of that sweet menthol ziggy. Really? Quick, tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you.
What is your plan?
Can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised.
You didn't lie to me?
Yes, Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
I trust that
A
guy.
little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
I trust any of them ever
Don't
again.
be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with her.
How did this
How it
happen?
always does. Through subtlety.
What can I
There's
do?
nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can you turn them normal again?
No,
What use is this
it's
then?
better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Let's get back to
Don't
it.
worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Mister, you're manipulating me.
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
You talk about your room
Yeah.
again. The window is
Yes.
new.
the lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
All right.
Okay. Well, this
Not
will
my
this will.
favorite topic, but okay.
You sure you weren't raped?
89% sure.
You're not entirely
Yeah,
sure.
it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
You get the feeling she might be.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now? Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
What does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Yefreiter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door. I don't
It's
know.
important.
The further we get, the more
This is gonna lead to the
important
kitchen
seems to be
door.
the case. The
Somehow.
vigilantes, the cat
It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy. Six crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
This
What's
is
this?
the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower.
Oops.
But it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
This flower blossom in early
Yes,
spring.
but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
What's it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Pin them which
The
side?
revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. The same small, heavy door.
I'll be back for this. I maxed out physical instrument, so. Huh. Damn. Wait, let me double check if there's anything else out there.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You can make them
Nothing will
cooperate.
make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us
What
all
else
that?
could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
Reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Lies off
You
here.
think so? She seems forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. It's
Toothbrush.
been used quite a lot. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Collection
Anything of
here.
note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
What were you gonna say?
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Among
Oh,
some
sheets.
foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. A bright orange bottle with peptide stamped sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
I'll see a drink called peptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Oh, it's so exciting.
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Close cabinet. Bye, Kim. See you later. Is he just stuck in there now? Oh, okay. Wow, drug.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Does he want to wave?
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Not the bullshit, she told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy!
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks.
Fuck, I didn't notice that.
Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Where'd you get the
think
tape?
We go into this shit deaf and dumb. You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Actually, there are numerous degrees.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass.
Bear.
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one are you doing the radio work then?
Advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
I don't listen to this.
Find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your
Okay.
room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. Yeah? What about it? What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why.
Yeah.
Once you listen to it.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner. A door gun is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship. They have a habit of mowing down
Excuse me?
civilians. Farmers mostly.
You do that.
Wait, I need to try the sour thing. I got these sours from Lofty Pursuits, and I got the passion fruit sours, and I thought they were like talking about sours in terms of like Victorian era sours, so like not sour. And I got these like fucking mushroom candies that taste like maple syrup, and they're good. But there's these fucking like super sour ones that I got, and I thought these were gonna be like normal sour because they have like regular sours, and I thought that their regular sours was like not sour sours, but I tried some of the sours and they are sour. So I don't know how fucking like how fucked I'm gonna be after eating one of these super sours. So I want, and they're tangerine flavored. I want to try them. And oh my god, they're so fucking powdered. Holy shit. Okay, one moment. That's kind of disappointing. I don't even care that I forgot to turn the webcam on. I was nothing. These are somehow less sour than or maybe on par with the passion fruit sours. Yeah, that's whatever. Hey, I still have this.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Whoa.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done.
I just spliced a tape a bunch to make him sound like ass.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal. The tape stops spinning.
What's on the very
Kind of recording.
Oh. What do you
It
think?
seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
What's not inebriated?
Still,
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Cordy?
one of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
Oh,
A
hoy.
village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think it was
Who
there?
knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
What
I
now?
think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Still good sours though. Forgot to mention. Really like the passion fruit ones too.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Recording.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
If anything, she sounds amused.
It's true. It identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
The exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yeah, that was
He
mentioned.
wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Fuck, I'm trying to open the mushroom. The mushroom ones that taste like maple syrup. It's crazy. They're candy caps. They're made out of candy caps. By the anyways, done promoting Lofty Pursuits. You should buy their candy though. Think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the all
I
rolled
fucking
together.
what is that?
Then cast in
Hold on.
ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Hold on. No, this is not it. What is the fucking... Damn, the Persona soundtracks are so awesome. Now I need to find... Hold on, I need to find this now. Oh, hell yeah. Someone got all of the fucking fighting music in one playlist. Thank you, Tacos299. For Persona 4? I think it might be Persona 4. You shouldn't have said that. Now I'm going on a tangent. This is gonna take too long. I have no idea. It's the Persona 5 one. Also, look up the Joe Biden one. I stopped looking at chat because I had to open a window. Okay, hold on. Persona 5. Maybe it's like a sting that happens when you fucking... I think it might be a sting that happens when you start a fight. Because I can't find the actual, like... the specific battle theme. Because I know it happens, like, right at the beginning. Oh, whatever. Look up the Joe Biden one. What are you fucking talking about? Persona 5 Joe Biden? Joe! What is this? Okay, I'm not I'm not watching that right now. Merely smart, adequate smart. What are you looking for? What are you watching now? Yeah, I don't know. I think I found the Joe Biden one. I can't. We're too far off. We're too far off. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh yeah, we're talking to a victim of sexual assault. Okay. Anyway. You spent time with this person romantically?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Quohoy here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
DMs. Look at DMs. No, she doesn't need our attention. Also, Quirky Facts got it wrong. It's from P3. God damn it. Fucking... This is the first one that I found. You can kind of hear the... You can kind of hear the fucking, sample in the beginning. That I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't know where the thing is. God, good songs. Yeah, I have no interest in Persona series, but the songs are actually fucking bangers entirely. Only place when you start, I think. I forgot. Oh, okay. I think that's what it is. I think you encounter someone and it's like, fucking, and then it's like, ah, and it starts. I can't imitate this. I can't imitate the samples. I don't remember what they sound like exactly. Look at DMs.
Persona!
Yeah, that one. That's the yes, Persona 5. That's the exact sample I'm thinking of. Wrong, it's Persona number 3. But it says Persona 5! Do you really think they would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies?
Persona!
Yeah, this has to be in a re-upload, because that is Persona 3. From what I looked up. Oh shit, yeah, no, you know it's stolen because they have, like, crying, laughing emojis in the title.
Persona!
Look at message before. No, I don't wanna. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, sexual assault victim, yeah,
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Can you tell us more?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
I didn't! Back to the conversation at hand.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
How old is he?
42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Hell yeah!
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die. The young woman looks at you, then the lieutenant, then you. She's clearly sensing something. A spike in testosterone levels, perhaps.
Had a tattoo, what did it mean?
That.
Do I have a service history?
Sure. Service history. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Orani's lit?
Is this Orani's lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Orani's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, What was this, baby? And he says, that was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that. So she goes, okay, but what's this, baby? And he's like, saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths. And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
What do these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
It's after blue?
Yes. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. In
What is that?
Officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol, no love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
No.
The young woman is smiling, still, about their bad habits.
What did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean? Of course.
No question.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what you said, yeah.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where's this
How
going?
old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58.
Oh my god, that's really old.
You asked.
Maybe you're wrong.
Deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
I don't know what Al Ghul is.
I didn't say 62, I said 58.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on!
To the laboratorium.
Date of birth generator. What? Face looks like it's 58 and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for a day or 100. Both longer than they ought to be, the day and the century. But for now... Oh, but for how long then has this thing attached to your sentience worked? Time to start. Bernie or Elder 1. Where? Be born. Oh. Art in this game's fucking awesome and crazy and Jesus holy fuck. The fuck is Al Ghul? That just like the Ghul version of Al Gore? Oh yeah, the sleeping soldier guy. I never talked to him. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Sleeping dock worker. Still haven't seen him before. Or seen him since I remembered that that was a white check I could do.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Oh, it's just locker room talk, not evidence.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. They don't plan rapes there. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
It was a surprise there, and she definitely wasn't
Yes.
scared.
In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
That's not how you normally talk to a victim.
Fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Hey, she isn't who you thought she was.
Yeah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Not a helpless girl.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
You're being manipulated. Bye-bye. Damn.
Convince
I was expecting that to fail anyway.
You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys.
Bat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim.
He'll get it. Go on.
Right down, Kim. Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
Thank you. Hang you, shoot you, whatever. They don't remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Oh, shit.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
What, are you gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Dead before you hanged him?
Betty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
So you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2
Damn.
of them. Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Happened on Sunday
Last
night.
she came down, she seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know.
Good.
Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Anyway.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus. We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs. That's short for...
Tiberius?
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
Why cover it
You
then?
have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Kinda
They can't
shit.
show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
Who are
They're
they?
powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Okay, so Titus is actually like a little based. What the fuck? Just like 1%. It's like 1%. Was calling her a whore a shit ton.
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
She's been standing outside for the past week. I think she's fine.
I like that. Been
Unless
thinking
they're
the
just
same
really
to
bad at
myself.
killing people.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again.
But he was to hang him.
Manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll see it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy Boys. And that's it.
Sure, but can you tell me about this affiliate?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
Damn, sure I made y'all fight.
Me too.
Okay, bye.
Hey, cop. Before you go, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But...
Over if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Okay. Bye, Kim.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Whatever's always gonna happen.
Understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
Chill on the cool cut, remember?
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find out.
Don't forget the meeting for your gun.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then
Okay, I'll do it after this.
No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the terms of your... Shush, I can't hear what she's saying. Let the miss speak. She's tall and thin and tired. A twig trying so hard not to break.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
I am not. There is...
You're right.
You answer
More?
to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, wine dark in the evening light.
Lies
The
beyond
Pearl,
it.
the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world.
Create a moral intern.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
As you do.
Business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Oranese lit. Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
You studied Orny's lit. What is this fugitive
did.
stuff?
I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene.
What happened here?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. On my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Continue if you don't
I
want
want to. Let's get this done.
It's okay. Tell us as much as you're comfortable with.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
And I'm just wearing his gloves while she's going over this traumatic event. I've been wearing his gloves this entire time. I've just been talking to her with the fucking dead person she cared about. I've been having his gloves on my hands. Look, they were some fucking cool gloves, dude. I'm not taking them off either. Okay.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
That's a motherfucker.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
I said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I didn't reply. As a matter of fact, why are you here
I
now?
already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
You heard a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Out after you ran
Silly
upstairs.
was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
Hardy was the leader of Hardy
Well,
Boys.
nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Oh.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
What did you
Ruby
do?
went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later. What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Clausia.
The windows changed.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
We're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her.
Guys, ain't wake up.
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and willow-wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately, before she further entangles you in her web of lies. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. Yes, start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush. See?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think he did make that call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
But I know
Everyone
the
could know the
time of the
number.
call too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you officers, but I am now.
She sounds like a 6th grader apologizing.
My name is in classy,
I
I'm do.
agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not. You log your
Alright.
work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I lied to my employers. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Passport bullshit too?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
It's Katarzyna Lazie.
Your name.
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music-infused alcoholism. It also makes Clausia almost an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazia.
I keep calling her Clausia.
That's cool.
She doesn't feel like a Clausia. She feels like nothing.
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
We gotta check it.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past a Bergen sewage pipe, right near the waterline.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies. You are. This is not the end of this. Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We
I know,
demand her anxiety. She slowly lights another cigarette. As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all. If it
I was
weren't
right.
he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
There's not. Okay. Now I need a speed run to that one thing. Okay. Bye, Kim. Oh, Kim! Phasing into the next dimension, I see. Like a thingy up in the... Oh. That was there the entire time. I had no idea. What was that noise? Back. Okay. Oh, on the pier, okay. Pier on the pier! God damn you, you're missing it! You're missing the thing! Brian, you're gonna miss it!
Put your hands where I can see them.
Oh my god. Yeah?
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Fun time?
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Easy, ma'am. Take it easy.
Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
I'm down. I just want to talk.
Neurovascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
Yoink.
She's frantic, confused.
Fuck!
Beaten under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights. Host almighty, don't count on that. You saw the Binocle can't shoot for shit.
Confined quarters, assailant coming at me. Split second decision.
Oh my god.
God,
police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Police gun always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of walking the desert, it doesn't want to feel or think anymore.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin
Sorry.
is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
Happening there.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
Like this in the
Honestly,
first place.
I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease.
Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her? I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state and without a gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
I was really hoping to I can give her one of those station calls left. Yeah. I think we'll just leave her like this. Yeah, okay,
Then
Titus.
we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Thanks for baiting the bot.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap?
I'm not gonna harass her anymore. No, take the cap.
The woman stands. Is one of those things a police cap? She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Trust.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
Think
The
so.
lieutenant nods.
Damn. I look. Okay, well, that's kind of a weird lip on the whatever. Hard-boiled pepperoni.
It's you again. What is it? What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Courant or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everett's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her name? Her real name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Be anything else you wanted to know?
Who is she?
Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then. The children kept her together.
Look at all the copy here.
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Where's the hell
No
is this
problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so am I like close to the end of the game? Because I don't want to like save some shit, or should I be like saving shit for another stream, or like do I got like another stream's worth of content? Basically. Because I don't want to like be here for another 2 hours, but I also don't want to go under time for the next stream. Also, fucking holy shit, Kim's getting jiggy with it. What the fuck? Anyways. Just double check your shit. Oh, Ruby's probably the fucking lady driver. Maybe. I don't know. Is Jack here? I hope, yeah. I'm getting a bunch of pings, hold on. Does not help that my scroll wheel does not function as a scroll wheel anymore. I think I'm gonna just call it here. And then, because I feel like I'm at the end of the game, basically. I forget that when you go to main menu it. Oh wait, actually no, I'm just in case. What? Why did I go that way? Okay, well, anyways. Let me see if anyone I know is streaming. Nope.
Okay. Biologically dead.